Connections, Fear of Missing Out by Evan Richardson, Mackenzie Way, and Leah Hagelin.
Is the fear of missing out a cultural disorder? What is the fear of missing out? The fear of missing out is a social anxiety stemmed from the belief that others might be having fun while the person having anxiety is not present. It is characterized by a desire to stay continually connected with what others are doing. FOMO isn't considered a mental health disorder the way clinical depression or PTSD is. However, it is still caused by a very real set of emotions and carries real effects. Social media leading towards FOMO. Social media has a direct relationship with the fear of missing out. Social media allows everyone to inform each other of exciting events and activities happening around the world. Social media is a direct relationship to the rise of FOMO anxiety. Let me have this video real quick.
Picture this. You log into social media and you see this picture of some friends at a party. Scroll down and here's a video of a friend cliff diving in Cancun. A number of friends are talking about Garden Cop and you haven't seen it yet. And now you start feeling something called FOMO, or fear of missing out. FOMO is the anxiety we experience when we feel there's something exciting happening elsewhere and we're not a part of it. It's been around for a long time, but these days it's triggered mostly by posts on social media. Social media gives us instant access to the activity of our friends. That's what it's there for. And this can be a good thing, but it also makes it all too easy for us to compare our lives to theirs. This can lead us to second-guessing our decisions and feeling insecure in general. It can even get to the point when there's a looming sense of FOMO even when we're not online. So how do we kick this FOMO? An answer that might quickly spring to mind is to simply quit social media. But that's not practical for a lot of people. Instead of quitting, you can try limiting your time on it or even just taking a few days off.
Stop that there.
The fear of missing out is the constant reminder that we are passing up a better experience than what we're passing it up for. At some points in our lives, we feel that like the work or the present is never ending. The undead texture of modern life is described as personifications of what we fear. Killing zombies in our everyday tasks can sometimes feel the same. While talking about the steps of killing a zombie, Klosterman says, repeat the process until A, you perish, or B, you run out of zombies. The concept behind this is relatable to how both the undead texture of modern life and the fear of missing out feel. Even if what we did today seemed never ending, tomorrow will have the same effect. The undead texture helps people relate to their day-to-day existence of missing out on the experiences they want to be having because of not the necessary yet repetitive and endless tasks. Life can sometimes feel like an incessant loop until we die, and making personifications of that fear helps people deal with it and understand it better. Klosterman states, the principal downside to any zombie attack is that the zombies will never stop consuming. The principal downside to life is that you will never be finished with whatever it is you do.
Coping and management. Burak versus Klosterman. Burak said, an escape from the matrix to recognize that with our frantic lifestyle, we are sometimes bound to miss out. And Klosterman said, in My Zombie Myself, all of it comes to us endlessly, and if we surrender, we will be overtaken and absorbed. These coping methods are compatible with each other because they support one another. Klosterman is saying that if we focus on feeling left out, it'll eat us alive. So Burak says that we need to accept the fact that we are bound to miss out. True or false? The fear of missing out is defined as personifications of what we fear. This is false. The fear of missing out is defined as the anxiety we experience when we feel like there's something exciting happening elsewhere and we are not a part of it. Number 2, Klosterman and Burak's methods of coping are compatible. This is true. Klosterman and Burak's coping methods go hand in hand with each other. Number 3, quitting social media is a practical solution for FOMO. False. Quitting social media is not a practical solution for FOMO. Some people have a sense of FOMO even when they aren't online. Instead, try to limit your social media time.
And then here's our bibliography.